it sounds like Romo's going to get this gig back. But I asked him, how is he taking it? Because, obviously you can't have rabbit ears if you're the quarterback of the Cowboys, but he's got to be hearing. I mean, even Favre coming out. Favre, who basically, as we all know, took many different tries at retiring and sticking around in Green Bay.
Right.
Passed his born-on date in many ways from Packer fans back in that day. But, I mean, how do you think Romo's handling this conversation that he should just stay put and Dak Prescott takes the gig?
I mean, obviously, you'd want to use it as incentive. I mean, in the end, Tom Brady's proven this so famously as you watch it even today, that anything that can slight you, if you can use it as an inspiration. And so, to me, you can be burdened by it. You can feel like you're being slighted. You can feel like it's not fair. But the truth is, in the NFL, it's never fair. It's never easy. It's never, simple. And so, okay, Dak Prescott, they're saying Dak Prescott, okay, let it overwhelm you or let it get to you, then you're not going to make it. So Tony's proven that he can handle a lot of stuff. I doubt he's going to be bothered too much by it. I mean, I'm sure it'll irritate him, but hopefully he can take that irritation into something positive. But the truth is, Dak, this is not just some concocted quarterback controversy. Dak's doing things as a rookie that usually, the things he's doing, he can do for 15 years. This is not just a rookie running around and being successful and everybody get exciting like Bent Longley back in the day. It's like you can really just, fundamentally play the position and everybody sees, oh my gosh, what he's doing today as a rookie, he's going to do for 15 years. And that's why I think that there's the controversy or the conflict is really heightened in the last couple of weeks. Because even I, last week against Cincinnati, said, because I was a big guy last week saying, Tony comes back, he's in. No question. The rookie can kind of be around and he can come in if Tony gets hurt. And then last week with that, the locker room seemed to change. I mean, the chemistry of a team is very tender. And the Cowboys for years, even with Tony, didn't punch above their weight. And all of a sudden, the Cowboys that I see this year are punching above their weight. So whatever that is, you don't want to change it. That's why it's so delicate.
But as well, even though you did win your first playoff game of your career, it's a different story when –
Yep.
No
question.
When the playoffs begin, and I've told this, I've mentioned this on my show. I'm with Steve Young here on the Rich Eisen Show. Last couple of weeks, is that we saw what the Broncos did last year. That they went to Manning right before the playoffs instead of trying to go into playoffs with Osweiler for the first time.
Right.
And last year at that Super Bowl, I mentioned this as well. You and I were with Romo for Courtyard night before the game, or 2 nights before the game.
That's right.
And did a chalk talk. And Romo, I mean, he was locked in, neck up on X's and O's. I mean, he is one of the best in the game when it comes to knowing it.
100%.
Going
100%.
in.
Rich, I'm not denying any of that. The fact is, I truly appreciate everything that he brings and everything he is, because he's underrated in my mind. As a quarterback in his career, even what he can accomplish this year, underrated. My only issue is the Cowboys as a team have not, this is as much as they have rallied in a long time. And so that's just a tender thing to step into. Tony can handle it. He's going to step into it, but recognize Tony would be smart to not, devalue what's happened the last couple of months. He should try to jump in the middle of it and be a part of it, because it happened without him. And in the end, Bill Walsh always told me, if you're not in the huddle, you're not in the huddle. And so to me, he should be. I believe everything you're saying about Tony. I think he's the right guy. I think he's the one that can take the team to the Super Bowl. But what's happened with Dak is unique and should be respected.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.